So first they told you critical race theory wasn't a real thing. Now the radical left is doing what they do best. They're moving the goalposts ever so slightly. Now critical race theory is a thing, but white people are just too stupid to understand it.
It was education, right, which is code for white parents don't like the idea of teaching about race.
Some of it was dog whistle racism.
This is about the fact that a good chunk of voters out there are okay with white supremacy. Let's call a thing a thing. Actually, scratch that. They are more than okay.
Oh, they believe it. Joining me now for reaction is the host of Just Listen to Yourself podcast, Kira Davis, alongside the Hill Media columnist, Joe Concha. Kira, just take it away. Just go for it.
I can't. I don't even know what to say. These people they're parodies of themselves now. I mean, don't even get me started on Joy trying to tell us that education is code for white supremacy. This is a misnomer. This is a prejudice that we've been battling in the black community forever. Mm-hmm. Forever we've been told that educated black people are trying to be white. Mm-hmm. So Joy, now here comes Joy Reid come along trying to tell us that being educated is code for being white. You know what, Joy? Keep pretending that black parents like me don't care about my child's education and I don't have a stake in it and people like me aren't going to the ballot box, that it's only white people. You keep pretending, because what's going to happen is black people are going to pull up chalks and roll right on out of the Democrat Party. They are quickly coming to the place where they're not going to be able to depend on the black vote to save them very much longer if they're going to keep up this ridiculous attitude. Parents everywhere care about education for their kids. Education isn't a white issue, Joy Reid. I mean, it's offensive.
You know, Kira is so right, Joe. Have they looked at the latest homeschool numbers for black folks? They're pulling their kids out. And it's not because of CRT, it's because their kids aren't getting a quality education. Because they would prefer to spend time on that instead of math, reading, things that actually we need to go to the next level, Joe.
Math, reading, writing, science. We, the United States, are ranked 25th in the world, Lawrence, in those categories. China's #1, of course. So, yeah, that's why you're seeing those numbers go up. But this is craptastic combination of being blind and tone deaf here on the part of the Joy Reids and Sonny Hostins of the world, who only get to be on national television because they play the race card from the bottom of the deck, and they further divide the country in the process. Wow, what a strategy. Attack parents who simply want to say in what their kids are taught, and not only criticize those tax-paying parents for acting like, parents, but call them white supremacists in the process. Wow, Wisteria Lane has changed because white supremacists voted for Winsome Sears, the first black female to win election statewide in Virginia, because Glenn Youngkin captured more than 50% of the Latino vote last week, Lawrence. Latinos support white supremacy? Wow, who knew?
Yeah, because the identity didn't matter.
Sears is challenged. Go ahead.
The identity didn't matter. I mean, when you start attacking people's kids, the foundation of a lot of parents' lives is their kids. These people weren't involved with politics. These were Democrats. These were independents. These were people, by the way, that still classify themselves as Democrats, but said, this election, we've had enough. But there's something deeper that's happened. I want to get you guys' reaction to what this MSNBC contributor had to say earlier. Take a look.
What the Democrats' theory of the case is that the white non-college educated voter cares about things like kitchen table issues, like infrastructure and pipes and how many gallons of milk you can put on the table. I contend that what they care about is using their guns on black people and getting away with it. That's what they want. That's what they actually are in it for.
This is insane, Kira. Like, they can't believe it. They can't.
We live in the upside down. I mean, I can't even believe that this is what passes for intelligent discourse right now. You've just accused, millions of people in this country of waking up every morning with no other desire, not to feed their kids, not to pay their bills, not to go to work or go visit their mom in the nursing home. No other desire than to go out and murder black people. Yeah. If you want to ask, why is this country so divided? Gosh, Lawrence, why is everything so political? These idiots make everything political. They can't accept that people like me go to the ballot box and vote the way we want to vote.
And it's such a lie, Kira. I don't know about their black family. My black family's from Texas. We stay strapped. We're always ready with our guns. I I don't know, Joe.
I don't know either. And I won't even say that person's name that just appeared. This is the same person. He's one of the founding fathers in media on defunding the police. And he portrays himself as a spokesperson for the black community. Yet you talk to an overwhelming number of blacks. They are against defunding the police. Gallup has something like 8 in 10 are against that because they know that such a move would impact minority communities the most negatively, the most fatally. And look, I'm all for free speech, but there is a line. And the line here has been eviscerated. Come on, saying white people care more about killing black people. I mean, let me finish here, Lawrence, because the powers that be at Comcast who own NBC and MSNBC should step in and say, take this person off the air. He is toxic. His rhetoric is well past provocative. It's reckless. It's beneath even our low standards. That's never going to happen because that would take some backbone. And the people that run that network are jellyfish for allowing a clown like that on the air saying something like that.
And the people that run that network are white.
Come on.
You know what? All the people that run these shows that guys like this go on and jabber about, they're white. All these people work for white people. White folks sign their paychecks. White folks teach their kids, live right next door to them. So how dare they?
It's lazy. It's divisive. It's not helping the country. But I don't think they want to help the country. Anyway, Kira, Joe, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.